What do you think it means, Edvard?
Well, it could mean anything. An untapped power source, some kind of ancient god, lava.
It was...
I throw open the front door to see if it was hand-delivered by somebody.
Excellent. You throw open the front door and you see just like a little ways
postman
down the street now. Yeah, startled postman spins round.
Get him, Zilla. Get him.
I throw a pistol to Zilla.
Oh, I thought it was to the postman. He was going to catch it.
Oh.
He was going to catch it and shoot you all dead on reflex.
I catch the pistol and cock it and give the postman a meaningful look.
He drops all his letters.
I say, oh, I've got something for this, and I run upstairs and I come back down with a launcher that fires a weighted bowler, and I shoot that at his legs. I've been dying for an opportunity to use this, I say.
Does anyone recognise this guy? Eleanor, do you recognise this guy? Is this your normal
Yes, he's my postman.
deliverer? For how long, Eleanor?
Confess, you scoundrel, I say. Who gave you this letter?
Several years at least.
Okay. I'm starting to think this is an ordinary post deliverer.
The
How
letter was
convenient.
given to me by the mail sorting office. Like,
Don't read it. Just open it.
oh, sorry.
Then you're going to give us the name of that male and a description. What's his name? How tall is he?
Okay.
Casimir, do you think this life of crime has made us paranoid? I say.
Eleanor says, with the forces we're up against, Edvard, you can't be too careful.
Yeah,
And
you're
if
right,
that
I say, and I fire another bowler at the postman's legs. Don't want him getting away,
Well,
I
in
say.
answer to your question, I don't think this life of crime has made us paranoid enough.
Yeah,
This is a loose end.
yeah, like this postman, I say, looking at the carrying postman.
What, is he a loose end as well?
My eyes narrow. I reach into my pocket. No, all right, I'll let the postman
Did we
go
say
with a
everything
warning.
about hosting the train in front of Greg the postman?
Ooh. Oh, no.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Not paranoid enough.
Greg is sort of looking around as if, acting really interested in a bird he can see.
I'm
Yes,
building
we can.
a wonderful mechanical postman. I could really use this fellow's brain, I say.
Well,
Sizing it up.
Someone
Yeah.
keeps me from beating someone to death with my
Yeah, you
fists.
can modify that down to 4 stress and
Hooray!
become completely
I'm in the crowd with a
de-stressed.
banner that says, Go Zilla.
Don't kill anyone, Zilla.
Don't kill anyone, Zilla. Yeah, the backside says, Don't kill anyone, Zilla. The front side
Go
says,
Zilla.
Go Zilla.
Don't kill anyone.
and
The other side says, oh no, you've killed someone.
Edvard was kind enough to make this incredible contraption. It's sort of like there's a vessel for water down here, and then there's sort of like a squeeze handle that just sends out a fine mist of water.
Yeah.
So when you jump on someone and start beating them to death,
No,
they're just like
No, Zilla, no. Bad.
no. I bought a strange animal that I've been warned not to feed or get wet at any point. So that is currently in the shared house upstairs in my rooms. Just so
Yeah.
everyone knows.
Edvard's
upstairs in
acquired
your
another
room.
new gizmo.
If we've got time after intimidating and killing this fellow, I'd love to have a look around. This machinery is fascinating. Never been in one of these before.
You know what? I actually know some people down the road at Foundry Number 5. It's a good one. It's staffed entirely by women, actually. There's Monica, Erica, Rita, Tina, Sandra, Mary.
Yeah, ending the Zoom call.
Jessica's not always there. You only get a little bit of Jessica. But yeah, no, it's great fun. We should go down there.
Wonderful. Sounds like something I'd like in my life.
He's slumped over. You see that he's badly bruised and beaten, and in fact,
Oh.
he is dead.
It's a trap, I
I
yell.
look up. Zilla!
With a
What did we
huge-
say about...
Again, I yell, it's a trap.
Oh.
While
You're-
being fast, while
You're
being
trying to
sprayed.
yell, it's a
Yeah.
trap,
Held
but
up the-
you're being
held up the sign.
you're being misted and signed at. Oh, hobby horses. It is now several minutes past 7 p.m, which means that your friend Mr. Fortescue is dead. The spooky one is dead. Your benefactor, Miss Eleanor, is dead. Surrender now, and you will be allowed to leave Volasport unharmed, never to return.
I mean, that's nonsense. Why would you kill them and let us go? Also, is this a friend of yours? Can I have a look at the bird that's on my shoulder?
This indeed is the score, folks. Your enemy has revealed its strength and made its move. They have you trapped up against a wall like wild animals, which means Edvard, Zilla, Casimir, it's time to go feral. Your objective today is to survive, escape, overcome.
I would like to reach into my other pocket of my jacket and pull out a small whistle with which to summon 2 massive goats.
Yep, great. And do they
like me? As I continue, they're only getting sweeter on me, mate.
Okay. Whatever. I'll add a dice for that.
I think if you can keep them busy, I might be able to sneak round, hook a wire up and electrify that gantry, and that would take them all out at once.
Yeah, the pistol I was going to shoot Greg the mailman with.
Oh yeah, of course.
We'll say Casimir tips Zilla a wink and gives Edvard a little tap on the bum as he goes.
Oh.
Because Casimir's staying put with his rifle. I kind of want to pick some people off.
Yeah.
If I can.
No!
I don't think so. Yeah, you are flashbung. Which I
Edvard,
believe is
I've
the
been
past
flashbunged.
participle. You're flashbung.
Oh no!
I hate these flashbungs.
Try and keep your eyes closed.
The goat heard it as "come die,"
Oh no!
No,
and
goat.
sort of looks at you, Casimir, and kind of like nods in a kind of like, "Oh yeah, it's go time, baby." Kind of go time, more like goat time,
Yeah,
baby.
right.
The goat communicates all of this to you, and then turns to face Zilla, who I guess thinks is your enemy. Zilla is going to charge your stunned, crouched.
Yeah, I
over
see
form.
none of this.
You see none of this. The first thing you hear is a kind of splintering
goat?
crunch as
Sounds
this
like
goat.
a goat.
You hear a crunch.
I say, is that a gut? And then
You are flung bodily
Into cover.
into cover. You are flung bodily into cover.
yes.
Take level 2 harm.
Oh, goat damage.
Goat smashed.
Oh no, I've been goat smashed.
It's gonna hook around, click into place, and then I'm gonna throw the switch. And then in my mind, I'm going to say it's alive.
And the gantry just becomes a kind of crackling electric blue deathscape. I'll tell you what, you can have 2 die to this attune roll,
Ooh.
but whatever it is you attune to is never going to leave you.
Never going to leave me?
Yeah.
Okay. For a second there, I thought you said never going to love me. And I was like, please, ghost bird. All right, yeah, I'll take that. I'll
Okay.
absolutely take that.
There's a big ghost seagull on your shoulder. As you attune to it, it's as surprised as you are, and it goes. And then there's a
Can
pause.
I wait for the pause and then I yell red 4 in as red sashier voice as I can muster.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm no expert, but I think it sounds like lanterns.
That's pretty smart. So yeah, that just happens. Did I already establish that the red
sashes are ninnies. Yes, you did.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna whip out that length of chain and whirl it around my head, and then I'm gonna try and smash them both with it.
So choice. Great.
Okay. So, will I get a good few whirls on the
Yeah.
chain as I kind of like run up behind them, and so that they hear that exactly that sound.
Yeah.
And then I lash the guy on the right with it.
Yeah.
And it's a really heavy bit of industrial chain.
Yeah.
So it smashes him across the face, and it's a bloody mess. If I could
Yeah.
see it, it would be a bloody mess.
Yeah. It's Marlene. You.
Marlene, what
yeah.
the bloody hell?
Hey.
Taking up with the red sashes.
Yeah, it pays great, and like you should join as well. Like you're totally strong enough,
Marlene!
as evidenced by my dislocated shoulder. And she just pops it back in.
Marlene, you put me in a very awkward position. These are my friends. You're here to
Right.
kill us.
Ah, yeah, that is awkward.
Yeah.
So, are you gonna? Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and kill you now, unless you have a better idea.
Well, Marlene, I'm going to try and kill you now. I'm sorry about this, but let's go.
Them's the breaks.
I don't feel good about this, Marlene.
She says, "I haven't felt good in years."
Oh,
cool.
That's just sad.
Oh.
Yeah. Something just falls out your pocket and lands on the floor. It's a little ball of fur, and it just kind of unfurls, and 2 big
Oh.
ears go,
Not now.
and it just looks
This
up at
thing.
you and goes,
I left you in my quarters. What are you doing here? All right, well, just try not to get into any trouble, or help me heft this engine block over the balcony and onto this guy's head, I say.
The little weird occult furry creature that you picked up somewhere. Too late you realise, of course, the raspberries in your pocket. These things go wild for raspberries.
Those fresh raspberries that I insist on taking with me everywhere.
Tick off left for raspberry. No. Yeah, it gamely puts its two little hands on the engine block and goes...
Is it surprisingly strong?
No.
Okay, I've named the bird Coleridge.
Oh.
Coleridge.
Oh, Coleridge, the spirit seagull.
Damn, that's good.
I love him.
Okay.
I'll die for Coleridge.
I mean, if I see that they're all sort of collecting themselves, I might just stop and take aim and just try and finish the job.
Okay.
It's you know, narratively not the wildest thing I've ever done, but also it just makes sense to me.
Hey, I remember in Oxventure where Dob had to go around knifing all the war wounded, so... Yep.
Goes on
So
his misericord.
Sometimes you gotta do it. Let's park you there in kind of knife combat with a very down on their luck.
Whee!
Red sash.
Snake hip, turn sideways and move through the gap.
Cool, alright.
Okay.
in order to dance La Bamba, it requires a little bit of grace.
I would like to tick off my final box of load.
Yep.
Pull from my jacket a fragmentation grenade, pull the pin, and I'm going to hold my thumb on the triggering mechanism for it. And I'll say, "Hello, gentlemen. This is a fragmentation grenade. If you kill me, I'll drop it, it'll go off. So don't do that, would be my advice. And what I would advise you do is tell the red sashes to stand down."
Because he's holding a fragmentation device. One of the red sashes has a kind of C-3PO sort of way. Okay. Yeah! I don't think you would detonate that device. You'd be killed as well. And
Yep.
your little monster.
Yep, but my friends would get out of here alive, and that's what matters to me at the moment. And I take my finger off the button for a second, and then I pop it back on, and go, "Ooh, probably burned a second off the fuse there." But I think it's about a 3-second fuse, I say, and I take my thumb off again for another half second, pop it back on. Was it 3
Wait.
or was it 2?
Wait!
Yes?
Stand down. Everybody stand down. There. Your friends are no longer being hunted. Now, can we talk about this like gentlemen?
No, I don't think so, I say, and I start to back out of the room.
Okay, nice. Well,
Like, just close this. All right.
And
Now I
it's cut
suggest all of you leave now.
well,
This is my advice.
you're in our way.
By all means. Was it 3 seconds? I say, lifting my thumb off.
Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
sorry. I've completely forgotten what fuse I put on this. You know
know
I
this
get
won't work.
absent-minded.
I mean, what you're doing here, is working. Which is very infuriating. But
Now I think that you should all leave before. Wait, was it? I think it was 3.
stop! Madman! Like naughty school children, they all file out of the room past you, Edvard. Looking at you as if to make eyes like, it's a living in it.
I grab him by the lapels and crash my forehead into his nose.
Yeah, I mean, no need to roll for that because they're so badly injured already. Yeah, they just hit the deck unconscious. Zilla,
Yeah.
you were facing off against
Yeah.
Marlene.
We're both bloody and delighted, and bloody delighted.
Yeah, let's say that in this interim, did you fight? Was there
No,
fighting?
we were about to.
You were about to fight,
literally
yeah.
about to,
Okay.
to smash her face in with a chain.
Yeah, with weird calmness, she just kind of spins her sword around, pops it back in, and says, so, anyway, I've been meaning to ask you, have you heard about these new hand wraps that everyone seems to be using?
Oh my god, yeah, I've seen them everywhere. You gotta help
Right.
me up because
What do you think?
they look like magic. Yeah.
Yeah, they seem great. I hear that you can hit much
practically cheating.
harder, but like, if you hit harder, does it not increase the likelihood that you'll break your own hand?
Well, as long as there's no blistering, Marlene, that's all I'm worried about.
I
'cause
didn't
you
even
know
think
me and
about
those
blistering.
blisters.
Zilla.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you've always had that sensitive hand skin, haven't you?
I know. They're delicate.
Let me see them. Here you go. Hang
Oh,
on.
look
I've
at
got
these.
Let me show you what I use. She brings out a little pot of moisturiser. Where Lord Strangford is going to turn to you and say, I can't go any further, there aren't any stairs.
It's quite the predicament, isn't it, Strangford? I mean, we're on the higher part of the stairs. We could probably all jump. It's not too big a gap. It's about the size of an engine block.
You want me to jump?
I mean, you can try. How else are you getting out of it?
He grinds his teeth audibly with silent fury and then barks at the red sashes. You idiots! Help me across! Yeah, and you do sort of... They figure their way over this gap. There's another red sash on the other side. So there are now 3, and you've got Baccaros just kind of almost seems to kind of hover over the gap. Weirdly. And now you are now out into the open bit of this warehouse. Know this. If you leave now, there will never be peace for you here in Volisport. You will be hunted every second of your life. Is that really what you want? To look over your shoulder all the time? Forever?
Well, with respect, not going to be looking over our shoulders all the time. It would make it extraordinarily simple to sneak up to us front-wise.
Yeah, right.
You've got to do both, is the thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I reckon we'll do all right, to be honest, if that's the way you're thinking this out.
Yeah, think about it, Strangford, you idiot, I say. And I'm going to lean in like I'm going to shake his hand. I'm hoping that his hand-shaking instinct is taking over.
He's a politician.
He's a politician.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to palm the grenade into his hand, place his thumb on the trigger. Then I'm going to take the pin. I'm going to throw it to the other side of the warehouse. I'm going to say, if you want the pin, it's over there. And then I'm going to run.
I give him loads more peanut brittle. I kind of imagine that actually the peanut brittle isn't being consumed. He's just eating the soul of it.
It's just,
so now I've got loads of peanut brittle that's deeply unsatisfying to eat.
Yeah.
And provides no nutritional value.
Yeah. Oh, good. You're all alive. I wasn't sure.
Moisturised.
And moisture. You seem softer than when we last met.
Hey, don't go quietly into that good night yet, Eleanor.